Alright folks, time to bare metal this door jamb so I can actually make it look presentable for epoxy. It's not raining today, it's rained probably a week straight, so I didn't really want to do it, but here I am doing a bit. Alright folks, here's a good example of why you don't leave cars sitting in primer for so long or sitting under a tarp for 10 years. If you look close, there is surface rust under all the primer that they had put on all them years ago. So all this has got to be bare metalled. As you can see, I'm using like a scotchy pad on a grinder. Doesn't eat the metal. Yeah, pretty happy with that though. Just time consuming, and now my hands are numb. Alright folks, I've pretty much have to walk away from it from right now. It's not completely down to bare, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some what do you call it, like penetrol on it, just till I come back. Like it'll probably be a couple of days, so I'll show you what it looks like with a bit of penetrol on there. And this is what it looks like with the penetrol on it. I'm going to come back and take it all back off again, but it's just till I get back to it in a few days. This should protect it.
Okay, I'm going to get down here.
Being a parent's a work in progress. Everyone knows that. Alright folks, got the door jamb's first coat of epoxy. Tano came and helped me for a bit. I'm just waiting for it to sort of tack off a bit. Right, on my second or third coat of epoxy around the door jambs. It's all looking pretty good, pretty much covered. Getting the occasional run, but yeah, whatever. Alright folks, I've decided to work on this side. I've moved it over to the other side. Basically, as you can see, still got a fair bit of the old primer on there, and you really got to strip it right back. And I've found that one of these things, you can see it, 100mm strip disc, which actually works really well. I'm quite happy with it, but yeah, doesn't last that long. The other one lasted about 10 minutes. You can, not sure if you can see, but there's like surface rust underneath the primer, like I described on the other side. I'm going to go over it with this first, and then work on the other one. Alright, I've got pretty much all of it done with the Scotch-Brite disc. Hands are numb, but I'm going to go to the hand poker 9000 and hopefully get the rest of it. I've got a couple of different ones, but I did buy a better brand one, because the other one, you can't really see it on this one, but on the other ones I bought, they're actually not quite scented. They're only like $10 a throw or something at the time, and that's why they were $10 a throw. This was like 20 bucks, but much better. While I got busy doing the white wheeling, have a look how much. I don't know if you can see it all, but all that little stuff down there is all wires. They basically just disintegrated within minutes. Freaking hell. Absolute garbage. Glad I don't buy cheap shit anymore. That's a dearer one. That's a cheaper one. I think I showed, I don't know if you can quite see, but that's not quite scented. Right folks, I've now completely got it all done. Now I'm just going to deoxidine it, rust convert it, leave it sit for a couple of days and rub it all back down. And put, I'll show you what I've got. Got the old, where is it? Protec 2K epoxy with a hardener and reducer, blah blah blah. Alright, hope you enjoy this hacked together TikTok or video, whatever you want to call it. Talk to you later. This is the driver's side now. Got it all back to bare metal, and I ascoverted it, cleaned it up. Now I'm just getting the very first coat of epoxy on there, just so it's all sealed. Once this is all done, at least, you know, that's when all the real panel work begins, all the fine stuff. Have I told anyone I hate bodywork? Rightio, this is the first heavy coat. The first coat was just the dust coat. Hopefully no runs. Not that it really matters with this epoxy. A little bit light on down through there, but fuck yeah. Rightio, here it is, third coat. Not too bad. One little bit of a run there though. I sort of half flattened it out a bit, but not too bad considering I'm doing it in a shed. Cheers. Right, I'll try and do this one-handed. I've got the last coat of epoxy on it just to tidy it up a bit. I'm just going to put some guide coat on there. Oh, you hit it. I always like to put the guide coat on when it's still a bit wet. It adheres a bit better. Done. Woo! There's a coat. Well folks, I've basically got it all in epoxy now. Pretty happy, so yeah. Alright.